Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel for yet another unboxing video. So today's video is a very big deal that comes in a very tiny little package. So without further ado, you guys already clicked on it, you know what's coming. Let's just unbox this. Alright everybody, so we got this box here and you guys already know it's Anya from SpyxFamily. Now I don't have your. I probably should get your at some point now because now that I have Anya, and she comes in this little box. And I say little, it's still big, but it's smaller than your usual Dollfie Dream box because today we are unboxing Anya, who comes on the brand new Chimikko body. So without further ado, I'm going to slice this thing open right here. I know you guys can't see the table. I don't have it set up for a table monitor view for unboxings. So yeah, that's another thing on my list that I have to add on my to-do list. But then again, do you guys really want to see me just like slicing it open? I don't know if that's something that you guys need to see anymore. We've all seen many unboxing videos at this point, from whether it's the doll hobby or any other unboxing, and people are coming up with many unique ways of doing it. I haven't, to be honest, but it is all sliced open, and look at this. What a surprise. We have a box within a box. What is going on, folks? Why is the box within another box? Okay, we're gonna flip this over and try to get her out of here. Like, why do we have... Like, that's just the weirdest thing. Oh, we're hitting the microphone now. Like, it's a box inside of another box. Okay, well... we can just toss that over to the side. And, okay, so now we have a slightly smaller box that was inside the big box. Now, the good thing is that the outer box had a hole in it. So the fact that I had another box inside made sure that there is no damage when, as much as the, well, you know, because the outside outside package had damage. So we're just gonna slice this one open. Now, what kind of surprise will I see in here? Will it be another box within a box? I'm pretty sure it is, because the doll itself comes in a box. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for, people. Oh, this is a small box. You know what this box reminds me of? Of the Dream Choice when you buy a mini Dollfie Dream and it comes like a little box. Here we go, here we go. Yay! Anya's box. It's a little orange box with her cute face in the front. Awesome. Okay, let's take her out. This microphone, I keep hitting it. It's in the way. We're gonna slide her out here. Oh, wow, it is tiny. Okay, so we're gonna hold this like a pizza pie or like a fireman's carry because we need to move this box out of the way. There that goes. We're gonna make a garbage pile in the corner. So she has her little cellophane plastic, so we are going to remove said cellophane. Ooh, brand new box. I love these boxes, even though my house doesn't like them because they take up so much room. So we have the lovely Anya Forger box from SpyxFamily. Look at this. Now, there's something unique about this in a way, in a sense. Normally, these boxes are usually like have a matte finish with a picture of the doll on a separate piece of paper that is stuck onto the front, right? This one is glossy. I don't know if you could tell, because you could probably tell from all the light. Look at that. You could see my light, my camera light. It's very shiny box, very glossy box. You have little Anya on the bottom and on the top. And if you can't tell, it's pretty small. I know it's hard to tell on the camera, but, you know, considering that other doll boxes are probably twice the width and almost twice the height, this is pretty tiny to hold. Now, you have this as the front, and the sides have Anya Forger on the side. Ooh, that's very nice. And then the other side is a little bit different, where it just says Anya Forger and SpyxFamily. Look at that. Hey, and then the back... Come around to the back, nothing. Just a blank thing with a little information on the bottom. And the sides have nothing in particular other than a matte black finish on either end of the box. So without further ado, and I said that probably 3 times already since the start of this video, we are going to slide this open. Now, For those that are not familiar how these boxes work, they usually slide this middle part, the black part, like just stays in place, while the top part, see, slides off as so. Now, I don't want everything falling out of this box, so I'm going to open it on the table and just slide her out. Ooh, oh my gosh, she's so cute. Oh wow. Okay, so she is tiny, people. All right, so we got our Anya Forger sleeve, and it is now empty. Okay, moving on as that goes into the garbage pile. Now, the way these dolls are set up, oh my god, she's so cute. Okay, so the way these dolls are set up, it's usually the doll takes up the whole tray. And to try to make sure that things don't fall down, I will lift it up for you in a way. You can see at the very top of the box, all of her accessories are above her head, and they're just loose above her head. So we're gonna take these out. This is like a little box here, and this is a little school bag. We'll go over all this in detail, but Anya herself only doesn't even take up the whole box. Look at all this extra area. Now, in a normal Dollfie Dream unboxing, this would be the head and all the way down to the feet. It would take up literally the whole box. But Anya only takes up 75% of that box. And look at her in her little tray. Oh my god, she's so adorable. Look. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, all right. So we are going to see. We're going to move this white tray. And you see how you could kind of like take her out? We're going to take her out from the box. Oh boy. Usually under the tray, we have all the other hidden goodies. Ooh, careful. Okay. Oh, there she is on her little white tray. Oh, so cute. We're going to go over this. We're going to go over all of this in depth. I'm just covering all the basics right now. For those that are new to Dollfie Dream, you'll really benefit from seeing all these little things. But those of you that have seen many unboxing videos, I'm sorry, we're going to go through the motions. So here inside the box, underneath her tray, you have her little information card with the little magazines and stuff that it comes with. We have a wig. I'm going to put that off to the side. And ooh, crackle, school outfit. All right. Oh, everything's falling now. Okay. Yep. Now I made a mess. And the box is almost empty. Shoes. I almost forgot the shoes. Okay. Now we have an empty box. Yay. Okay. Now we are going to take Anya. And what I want to do is take her off of these little bra straps you see at her feet and at her chest. I'm going to put the tray back inside. She's so tiny. She's so tiny. I've never held a Dollfie so small before. Okay. Empty box. Off to the side. Haha. Now, before we move on to the close-up of the doll and all the accessories, I do have one more box to show you guys. Okay guys, I don't know what happened. I hit the microphone with the box and I lost all audio. So we are back. Sorry. So I'm going to unbox this really quick. Inside the box. All right, we got a bunch of like little cardboard stickers. Oh my god, that's so loud. Yay. And we have Anya's second outfit with her little shoes and her little lion. Oh, so much to go over, guys. And then another box. Oh, that was kind of loud. Okay, so we have a lot to unbox, people. And of course, not to mention little Anya. Now look how small she is compared to my head. So I know like my head is like big, so maybe, but you could see she doesn't really take up like spatial wise, like she fits in the whole screen just herself. And from my head to maybe like just below my neck or my clavicle or whatever you want to call it, she's not that big. She is very tiny. She's very light. Like she's also very super light. I'm going to take her out of her little plastic plastique. Oh my gosh. So cute. Now, one thing you could definitely tell from seeing her up close is that she is so cute, but her head is really big. Like comparatively to other Dolphies, this is a big Dollfie Dream head. Like it really is going for that chibi look. You could see her with her big head. She's so cute. I hope you guys don't mind doll nudity. And of course, that new vinyl smell is always amazing. Now, on the top of her head, you could see here, right there, and over there are little magnets. So she has little magnets in her head, and that is to hold the little, like, cone thingies, like barrettes or whatever that she has on her head. I don't even know what they're called. But you could see here, her head moves pretty easily and very smooth, I might add. Normally with Dollfie Dream heads, whenever they move, it's a little bit clunky because the plastic on the inside and the vinyl rub together, and sometimes they don't like being moved in certain ways. It doesn't mean it can't move, it just means you just feel a little resistance. But with Anya's head, there is no... It's not like there's absolutely no resistance because her head would be a little too loose, but it's very, very smooth moving. And then for her arms as well, can move her arms up, they're very smooth. Now, one thing I do notice about her body is that it does very much so remind me of Mini Dollfie Dream and also Dollfie Dream Pretty, where it's very... Because she's very small, she does feel very delicate. Like you want to, at least your initial reaction when handling her is you want to be very careful because it just feels like she's delicate and that you might snap her, but you won't. As long as you don't give aggressive force, you're not going to snap her. It just mentally, I just feel like she requires more delicacy. When in reality, she doesn't require any more delicacy than your average Mini Dollfie Dream, I would say. You got your leg movement for Anya. So it looks like it goes just about 90 degrees for her leg. Can it go a little higher? Yes, because slightly little higher than 90 degrees, and that's because of the right here at the top where her belly is. It kind of squishes a little bit right up here. So this part kind of squishes. So it does move up a little higher than you normally could, as you can see here. And then for her knee joint bend, you're gonna get that far. So not bad. It's a pretty standard like 90 degree kind of thing. It doesn't pull out any more than this. So you can't sit in Seiza on the ground or anything like that. Most of the resistance I can feel right here from the thigh. So these legs are very much so like a mochi ashi body kind of legs. They're very thick. Right here in the thighs are very thick and the shins are very thick comparatively to a Mini Dollfie Dream. So this is more like a Mini Dollfie Dream ashi bottom half. And then like, I guess the top half, because I don't own a Mini Dollfie Dream mochi ashi, but I just feel like from here, from the bust downwards is almost like a mochi ashi body. And then from the top, you could see on the top from like her bust to her shoulders are much, much smaller, much more shortened. I hope this doesn't come out really blown out from the whites for exposure, because I can't really see it on the camera too clearly, but hopefully you guys can see it, on your end later when I'm editing it. She's got her little peach bottom butt. Same range of movement on her toes, so it can point down. It points up just about that much. Not really too high, but then again, in real people, your feet don't bend that much high. Movement on the torso. So we have torso movement. Pretty good. It probably could go more. I just don't want to push it. I don't want to push it on this unboxing video and like break her right on a video. So you can see here, she kind of tilts a little bit more. But I'm sure she can do more than that. I just didn't want to like do so much. Now, one thing I noticed is when you push her legs up like this, a part of her leg actually comes out. Very much so, just like the elbows, a part of her leg does come out to extend. And then when you put her leg back, you can do the thing where you kind of push it up back into the torso. So it does come out of the torso a little bit. And just like the arm joints for the arms where you can go all the way up like this, how it kind of extends out. It's the same thing with the leg coming out of the torso. And then when you put it back down, you just push it back into the arm and then it's good like new. So it seems like the body is very, very sturdy. Like so far, at least on my copy, I don't know about anybody else's copy of Anya, all the joints are very smooth, but also very stiff so that they can hold their pose, and not fall down. There have been Dollfies in the past, especially with the DD3 or DD2 bodies, where after a certain amount of time, the arms would not be as stiff. Now, this could be the same way. Maybe after years of playing, or maybe a year or half a year playing, maybe the joints will become loose. But straight out of the box, the joints are very nice and very stiff. Her arms also do when you put her arms up like this, they do come out of the socket a little bit and you just push it back in. So they are made to extend out so that you can get those dynamic posing, and then you just kind of push it right back into the body. Now, another thing that I want to note is not only is the head bigger, but the eyes are much, much bigger. These are definitely not your standard 22 millimeter or 24 millimeter eyes. These are much bigger. It's very much so. Chimikko is like it's very much so like what's it called? What do you call those things? Not necessarily like Kiki Pops, but it's very chibi look with like small body, big head, not as exaggerated as a pull-up or a Blythe, but this head in comparison is very big. And I have my mini Dollfie Dream Hana here, so I will do a comparison when we go to the table cam, and I'm going to show you that. So, all right. Now, let's go to the table cam view right now. So, as you can see here, we have Anya on the table view, and she is so super cute. Look at that face. Oh my goodness. So, here we go. You could see her head. It's really big, and the eyes are just ginormous. Very much so like a mini Dollfie Dream would be, but just much, much bigger and grandiose in size. Look at that face. It's so cute, especially like when it's like this. It's like a little kid when you're standing over a little kid and they look up at you and it's like, oh, so cute. Now, one thing to notice in the eyes, they are very big. I don't know what millimeter size eyes these are. I'll have to do research on them, but they are very, very large. And then another thing you can notice is her mouth. It's actually not sculpted at all. Her mouth is not sculpted onto her face. It's just painted on. So most Dollfie Dreams, you'll have a mouth that's actually sculpted in, and then they put some fine lipstick or some fine paint to give it some definition that it sticks out. But on Anya, you could see here, there is no mouth on there at all. It's literally a painted on mouth. Now, I don't know how I feel about that. As we know, there's a lot of doll customizers out there that can make custom dolls like this with an actual mouth and a tongue piece that you could take out, or teeth for fangs or whatever that you can kind of put in. And this one straight from Volks is not like that. It is literally on a painted on mouth. Now, aesthetically, it looks really good. So when I'm looking at Anya and I'm holding her here, she just looks absolutely adorable. And I think that the painted on mouth just looks so good that maybe I'm not going to let it bother me so much, so to speak. But it is important to note that there is no actual mouth sculpting on Anya's face at all. It is a painted on mouth. Now, trying to put her head back. You can see here the magnets on her head. These are large magnets. Now, I know that Y'shtola had magnets in her head, and I know that there are other girls out there that have like magnets in their head as well. But Y'shtola is the one that I own, and Y'shtola's head, the magnets are much smaller. Like, these are big. These are like really gigantic magnets on her head. Now, I don't know if they're big in size because the cones that go on her is big, or if they're big in size purely because it needs to be stronger to hold those cones. Who knows? Now, putting her off to a little bit to the side here, and we can get like a nice comparison. Let me get my mini Dollfie Dream over. Now, this is Hana-chan, and she is a Dollfie Dream choice that I built when I was in Japan. And just to... Oh, come on, girl. help me out here. So just for a comparison, you can see here are the two dolls next to each other. And just so I can get a better comparison, I will remove her wig. Okay, come on, Hana-chan. Give me your wig. There we go. With her very lovely wig cap on her head, which we will remove for now. All right. So now you can see the two girls side by side. And this is a mini Dollfie Dream head versus a Chimikko head. And just so you guys can see the difference between the two, look at this. Anya's head is so much bigger. So much bigger. And the eyes too, you could see in the eyes. These eyes are huge in comparison to a mini Dollfie Dream. Like, look at the head too. Look at the size comparison on the head. You have these two heads, and Anya's eyes are double the size. I want to say 28 millimeters if I were to guess. It's almost... it's a huge disparity. Also, her mouth, you could see the sculpture in the mouth for the mini Dollfie Dream versus just the painted on mouth there for Anya. So Anya's painted mouth is just very easily noticeable, whereas the small mouth of Hana-chan, let me see if I can get a closer so you could see right there the sculpt of her mouth. Like, it actually goes in to her face like a normal side profile. Whereas when you have Chimikko here, and I put her off to the side, there's no sculpt on her mouth. It's literally blank, because it is blank. They had to draw it in. Now, that's the head comparison between these two girls. And it's a very, very stark difference for Chimikko. So it is a more exaggerated look. It is very reminiscent of a Pull-Up or a Blythe type of look, but not as exaggerated as Pull-Up and Blythe. Those are way exaggerated in size. But just comparatively between Mini Dollfie Dream and Chimikko, it is definitely a difference in size. Now, I didn't have set up a regular size Dollfie Dream or my Dollfie Dream Dynamite to just kind of mimic what your Forger would look like next to her. I just didn't have the opportunity to get that set up for you guys. Okay, so putting Hana-chan off to the side, I will do a comparison of both girls, standing next to each other so you can see the height difference. But for now, let's move on and go to the accessories and like the clothings for her before we do any more steps. All right, everybody. So we are here looking at Anya's book. So this is the book that came inside with the doll. Very, very nice. All the dolls come with their own little book. Now, inside this actual book, if I were to open it up, usually this is some form of instructions. And it'll tell you how to put on all her pieces. So you'll have in here, this is the pieces that you'll see, all the items for her outfit. That's her fully dressed. And then it'll give you like different steps on how to put things on, like the medallion on her ribbon, how to close up her skirt or her pants over there, as well as how to button up her outfit. And then on the very bottom, there's actually, if I can get this in camera, so on the very bottom, you have how to put on her wig, which everybody I'm sure already knows how to do, but I suppose if you're a very first new time owner, then it's got to show you how to do it. And then you have here how to put on her little headpieces. It literally just comes on and magnetizes to her head, as well as putting on her hat. And she is so very cute here, just pointing to the top of her hat. It's very nice. And then also inside the bag, you would have this. So this is the, So this is the concept note. It's basically just like a little thing that tells you about a brochure of different things that you can buy, different decord lines, dream choice lines, how to take care and maintain the body, etc., as well as different points in the body. Unfortunately, this one just shows you a Dollfie Dream manual. It would be really nice if this was a Chimikko specific manual. I would have really appreciated that so that it can show you all the differences or little nuances of Chimikko. Now, in the first parts of this, the very beginning, you have the differences of the different dolls. So you have, you know, Dollfie Dream, Mini Dollfie Dream Pretty, Dollfie Dream Dynamite, Dollfie Dream Sister. And then you get to the next page and there's nothing on Chimikko. So I know these are older books that have probably circulated in a lot of the Dollfie Dreams that have been sold, but it would have been nice for the first launch of Chimikko that they actually have a Chimikko thing in here to like specify, because even this little book for Anya herself is not really specifying anything like for Dollfie Dream Chimikko in here. It just shows you how to dress her. So I do think that's a missed opportunity when introducing this new doll that they didn't do. Now, also in here, you have these. Now, these little things are for the neck. We know this because in the Mini Dollfie Dream 2.0, the DDF F3 2.0, they have these little rings, and this is to adjust the neck inside the head. So when you remove the head, there's like a little peg that the neck rests upon, and you can actually use these as spacers to make the neck go higher or lower within the doll. So it's nice that they included this in here, but they didn't give you any instructions whatsoever in any of these books on how to utilize these rings. Like it's not anywhere in this book on how to utilize the rings. So again, a missed opportunity from Volks in order to explain the brand new Dollfie Dream body and how to use these rings. Now you can find instructions on how to use the rings on the Volks website, but I just feel like it would have been better if it was in the actual manual, especially for new time owners that are just getting into Dollfie Dream because of popularity of Smart Doll and popularity of Anya alone. Now, moving on, we're going to get some more stuff here. We have the outfit set. So we have the outfit. Let's open it up. You got some ASMR from the bag as I tear open this like a feral beast. Okay. Here we go. That's bag number 1. So here we have her actual outfits. So there are pants. You guys can see here. Oh, sorry, upside down. You guys can see here, these are the pants. It is white lined on the inside, which is really nice. If I unbutton this here. So the whole thing is white lined all throughout. So this is really, really good. Because it is a black pants, we don't want this to stain the doll. So having it be white lined all over the inside. And thank God they did not use black threads to sew this together like they did in some other dolls where it's white lined, but they use black thread, so it's still stained anyways. That's horrible. But this is nice. All right, then we have her actual dress top over here. Now we can see the exposed, there is red there. So if we open this up, let's see where it's just like a bunch of buttonholes. I think all throughout going down. Is it all? Does it go all the way down? No, so it stops there. And you could see on the inside, it's all red. It's like blood red on the inside. So I don't know about staining. This is silken. It's not a regular fabric. Like this is satin. So I'm hoping there's no color transfer from this. But I would say you guys need to get the stain prevention outfit for Anya. Because this is a part that I'm skeptical about. With all that red inside the outfit. I mean, we don't see the inside of the outfit, so why is it red? It should have been white lined like the skirt. I just don't understand the design choice on there. And you're not really going to see underneath, like this is a children's uniform, so it's not like any of this is supposed to be exposed or seen in some sort of way. So why red on the inside? I don't get that. It could have easily just been white lined and no one would be the wiser. You're not going to notice it. But that's her top. All right. Oh, so this is actually even better. So it looks like they give you a white shirt. So there you go. It's red lined. It's not a problem. There's a white shirt on the inside that is blocking it. Aw, and look, it's got the little insignia of the school. That's really cute. And this is not like an iron-on. This is actually stitched on. This is embroidered. This is really nice. I like this level of detail. We have an embroidered thing. So I redact my statements on this being red as there is a white shirt underneath to help keep her clean. Now she also has pantsu, but they are boy short pantsu. These are just shorts. This is not an underwear. It's not a traditional pantsu. It's more like boxer shorts, I feel like, which is fine. I mean, it is a young girl. We don't need to have like pantsu in like the traditional sense, I suppose. Her little white stockings. Look how short those are. It's supposed to cover her whole leg. Okay, then we have her little ribbon here. Where is the... I don't know where the little pin that we're supposed to put in there, the medallion, but it's probably in one of the boxes. And then we have her hat. Very nice hat. Now, this one I'm actually going to open to show you guys because I want to know if inside the hat there is... let's see, moving this aside. Let's see. Okay, so it is red on the inside of the hat as well, but she's going to be wearing her wig, so hopefully that won't matter. Now, the thing with the hat is, I don't remember what the picture showed, but if she's using the hat, does her little cones go over the hat, or you don't see the cones at all? But also, there is no elastic band in here. So it just literally, you have to get it right to sit on her head and hopefully not touch it so it moves, because this is not elastic band. So it's not going to like... It looks like it moves a little bit, but it really doesn't. It's just expanding and contracting from like it being in a cone shape. But we'll see. We'll see when we put it on the doll how this all comes out and comes together. Now, we have her little shoes here. I'm not really going to open these shoes as of just yet. I mean, they're just normal school shoes. Then the bag. Now, the bag is the one that I'm really, really interested in, is because I want to know the level of detail on this bag. So we're going to open this up and check it out. Check it out. Why can't I open a bag? Okay, here we go. Sorry, technical difficulties. Shizusan does not know how to open a bag. All right, so this is the school bag. It's so cute. This is definitely pleather. You can feel it. It's not real leather at all, but that's okay. Volks doesn't really use real leather. I'm okay with that. So you have the little book bag straps. You have the little top handle here that you hold the bag. Now, how do you open it is the question. Is this buttons? Oh, I feel like, yeah. Oh no, I don't want to break it. Oh my God, I'm going to break it. I don't think this opens. Does this open? Oh no, because I feel like if you guys look here, right there, look, it's pulling on it. I don't think this opens. If it does, and somebody else posts a video of this being open, you know, let me know. But I'm scared to pull it apart, because I feel like if I pull it apart, I'm just gonna break this bag. Like even in, yeah, look, like you can't. Can you see that? I think it's just adhered on. It doesn't look like. See, that's another thing that makes me mad. That's another missed opportunity. Why can't the bag open? Like, I know it's for aesthetic purposes, just to look nice on the doll, but that extra added effort to open the bag and actually put things in there, like a school supplies or whatever, would have been nice. Now, it's also important to note when you squish the bag, like just squeezing it, you can feel padding in there. Let's see if I can put my finger in there. Yeah, so there's definitely something inside, like some kind of padding on the inside. But you cannot open this bag. It just doesn't open. That's a real missed opportunity. Like, how hard could it be to put like a button on the inside, like the same buttons you use for the shirts? You know, yeah, I don't want to break this. But that's unfortunate. That's a missed opportunity for this bag. It really, I don't think it's too much to ask that this bag actually open. I really don't think that's too much to ask. And then it also has these straps here on the side for a messenger bag. But where's the messenger bag strap? I only see the backpack straps. So, and it doesn't look like these backpack straps are removable so that you can put it over on the shoulder half. So that's unfortunate. Now, putting that off to the side, there is one more thing. Maybe we can solve this issue with this box that it came with. So we're going to open this box. I want to see what's inside here. So inside the box is just literally her cones for her head, and the medallion that we put onto her ribbon. And that's it for that. So, big takeaway here, I don't know why the bag does not open. That is the most unfortunate thing. The rest of the claims I made about this outfit are moot because everything seems to be white lined and protected as far as I can tell. Now, moving on. Let's go over to this other outfit set with the little teddy bear. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. All right, I'm gonna open this up. Just tear it open. Ooh, get that ASMR in there. Okay, now the shirt is stuck on the inside because it's on this thing. Oh my god, the shirt feels so good. Okay, hold on. You gotta remove this tab at the top. There we go. Now we can take it off. Alright, all that ASMR goodness. Now you can see here, this is nice. Like the feeling on this shirt is so nice. So we do have little buttons. I don't know what these buttons are called. You ladies that are watching this, let me know in the comment section down below. I forget what these buttons are called. I don't think it's called clasps. I think they're just some kind of button. Now on the inside, you can see it's white lined. The whole thing is white lined, and they don't use black thread there's no black thread on here to like sew this together. So that is great. No opportunities for staining whatsoever as far as I can tell. And then it's also in the arms right there. We have the little white bow, which is super nice. So this is, you guys can't see it, but this is so soft. Like the fabric on this is so very soft. And even rubbing it like this, I don't seem to have any black residue. So sometimes you'll have doll outfits from Volks where when you rub the black, it actually comes off on your hands immediately. So far so good. No black on my hands. There's no color transfer. Now the shoes are just little flats, like ballerina flats. Not going to open these. You guys know the deal. Little tiny socks. These are so cute. These little tiny socks with the frills. Oh, adorable. And then her little tiger thing. Okay, I can't hold. We're gonna take this out. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Oh, the little fuzzy. Look, he's got little wings. There's like these little adorable wings on the back. Now these are this feels, oh, you got to be careful with this. It's only held on by one thread. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is one singular thread that is holding this wing on. This is very fragile. It's super cute, and I like playing with it, but I kind of don't want to because I feel like it's going to fall off. It's literally felt. It's just felt that's hardened on one side and soft on the other, and it's held in by one string of thread on the back. Then you have the little tail. That's a little snake tail. So cute. A little stitching on the top of its head. You got the little like swirly unicorn horns that are on here. Little fuzzy face. This is adorable. This is super adorable. Everything about this is super cute except for the single strand of thread holding these wings in. That's a little sketch right there. One singular thread holding each wing. That will definitely get pulled off if you're not too delicate with these things. Okay, so that's it for opening all the little packaged items that come with her. So let's just move on to the main camera. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the main camera. And we have little Anya here, right here for you. So what we're going to do with little Anya is we are going to, because I can't stand her, look, she's standing right there on my desk. You can't see her but the top of her head, right? So I'm going to get her dressed. I'm going to have to hold her. I'm going to get her dressed in her outfit. I'll try to do both outfits, but really it might take a while. So I might just put her into her main outfit and check her out for her secondary outfit on my Instagram page. But I'm going to get her dressed, and then we'll do like a height comparison with at least mini Dollfie Dream when we come back. So let's just get her dressed, and then we're going to do a little YouTube magic to bring her back after she's dressed in now. Ta-da! And we're back. So this is the lovely Anya Forger, and she is super, super cute. I will have to say that there is a couple things about this outfit that is a little annoying or just downright I don't like. But before I get into it, let me get her closer to the camera so you guys can see her. Oh, look at her. It's not focusing. Focus on Anya, please. Don't focus on me. So you can see her there. Super cute. Now, she suffers from the same thing that all Dollfie Dreams seem to suffer from, and that is the wig. The wig is not necessarily the most flattering part about her. In all the production pictures, it's very nicely done and stylized, but straight out of the box, it is a mess. Like, look at the back. The back of her head is quite the mess. Straight out of the box, that is. So there is going to be some grooming, some product that you're going to have to use. Now, I know they probably say that somewhere in the manual. It's all in Japanese, but if I translate it, it might say somewhere in the manual that you need to style the hair yourself or whatever. A lot of the prior dolls that I've had from Volks, you don't really need to do much styling other than like Kaede, and Kaede, really. Like, all the other dolls I have, they mostly come pretty good straight out of the box. Now, obviously, you have some flyaways, you have some doll hair that, like, kind of falls off or is just, like, standing in the wrong direction or the wrong way. But for the most part, most of them are pretty decent out of the box, but I wouldn't say great. And this is just historically a Volks thing. Like, if you buy anything else, like even A-Zone, like A-Zone dolls, their wigs are very nice straight out the box and they're already stylized. Now, some might say that's a negative because it's already stylized and you can't change it, because you can feel in A-Zone hair there's a lot of product in it. With Smart Doll hair, it is made in a way where the hair doesn't need much styling. Now, you could style it to make it even better, but straight out of the box, it doesn't require much styling. You know, just a little wave of your fingers through it here and there, and then you're good. But with Volks, like, I can't get her little widow's peak thing to happen. Like, so it's supposed to have like a point that comes in her head, but all of it, you could see like the whole bangs just go straight across her head. It's supposed to come down to a point where it's like you kind of just need to put product in it so it comes down at a point. But it doesn't straight out of the box. Even getting this hair on this side to like get out of her eyes was a chore. The magnets work great. Like, they just stick right on her head, and the magnets have these little, you guys didn't see it before, but there are these little, I don't know, how do I do this? Okay, I'm gonna have to put Anya down. Okay, hold on. So the magnets itself, on there, you see these little teeth? There's actually 3, stop taking my face. There's actually 3 little pegs. Come on, focus. Focus, camera. Okay, it's not focusing, but there are 3 little pegs. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there are little pegs up there, and it helps keep it in place on her head. Now, the magnet itself does most of the work. You just kind of pop it on, and boom. It's fine. Like, it just kind of works great. Now, it could be a little uneven at times. So you just kind of like move it a little bit. Just be careful with the little teeth that you're not like ripping out the strands of the hair when you relocate. Oh my God, I got to fix your hair again. When you relocate the little teeth in the tabs. But other than that, from far away, she looks great. Like, on camera, I can see it on my screen. On camera, she looks fantastic. From far away, there's not really much to gripe about, but in person, like up close and personal, you can see all the little strands and all the little flyaways and the little portions of her hair that just don't want to go in place. No matter how hard I seem to try to like waft it or move it out of the way, it doesn't like to. So you are going to need to use some product to make it look like the production photos or to make it resemble what Anya looks like in the TV show. But that's pretty good so far. The way I have it is pretty decent as long as you're looking at her straight on. If you're looking at her from the back, it is a complete mess. It is all over the place. Look at this. It is a complete mess in the back, but in the front, it's all business. Like, she's good to go. Another thing is that this dress for the school outfit is really beautiful and it's really, really nice. The only problem that I don't like about it is that, and this is just me nitpicking, is that right here where the tie is, those little ribbons are supposed to separate. Now, you can easily separate them with a tweezer and give them one on one on the right, one going down to the left, you know, to meet up with these little gold lines to create like some sort of a triangle. But the minute you grab her like this, or you hold her, or you move her around, this dress sneaks up. See? It sneaks up to where it covers pretty much the entire ribbon. And then when you pull it back down so that it can show, the ribbon is just in one piece. So, you know, if you're holding her in your hand, that ribbon is going to move a lot. It is not going to, you know, stay in the place of when you separated her ribbon out. And I can't do it right now because my fingers are too big and I can't get them in between the dress to move them around. So it's just going to have to look like that, pretty much like a tie. Another gripe I have with this outfit is the shoes. The shoes look great. You know, they feel great. Like there's nothing like, you know, I mean, it's hard vinyl and or plastic. It's not real leather. I don't even know if it's pleather. But the part is right here. You see this little lace that goes over? I don't know what this is called in the shoe. It's kind of like, you know, whatever, your traditional schoolgirl thing. In other shoes, this lace comes off so that you can slide the foot in. In this one, they don't come off. It looks like a button, and I tried pulling at it like a button, and I thought I was going to tear it off and break it, so I just stopped trying. You can easily, and I say easily, the foot easily slips in without you removing this tab. But I just feel like, why not put a button there? Maybe it's because over time, maybe the button gets loose and it comes off, and then that becomes a whole nother issue. That might be it. But I don't feel like it's that hard to like kind of put a button in there and just, you know, so that you can easily put on the shoe. Now, you can put, like I said, you can put on the shoe without having to remove the button or the lace. The foot does kind of slide in there. I just thought that's like another small nitpicky detail that they could have done, is just add an actual button so that it unbuttons, and then you can just slide the foot in like super easy and then close the button. Now, I said you can slide it in, okay? I'm not saying you can't slide the foot in, and I'm not saying it's difficult to slide the foot in. I'm just saying it's a small little thing that they probably could have done. Is it really necessary? In the long run, probably not. In the long run, it probably doesn't even matter. It's just my OCD self. I'm just thinking it would have been nice if we could have undone the button to slide the foot in. But it works fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It works fine. The foot slides in there. You don't have to bend anything. It might seem like you might pull the little thing off as you're sliding the foot in, but it stretches a little bit. So you know, you should be fine. But holding her like this, she is so tiny. I've never like held a Dollfie Dream so tiny. A-zones are small, but they're not as small as this. Like height-wise, maybe they're the same height because A-zone dolls are a little bit smaller, but like she's got more bulk to her. She's got more beef to her than A-zone dolls. A-zone dolls is a little bit more thin, so to speak. But other than that, everything else looks great. I love the outfit and everything. It's super adorable. She's super cute. I can even like pose her. Like let's do like a cute little pose here. And give her like her little oh no. Oh no. What is Daddy doing? I can read his mind. I'm sorry, my bad impression of Anya, but she's super cute. Now the bag, I didn't feel like putting on her. I don't think she needs to use the bag, so to speak. And her hands are not bag friendly, so this definitely has to go on her back. I just didn't put it on her back. It would have made that much of a difference. The hat also, I didn't put the hat on her because I like her just like this. And you could see her little, like, you know, cones on her head. It's so much better. But I did see in the manual, you are supposed to put the hat on over the cones. So you don't remove the cones on her head. You just kind of slide the hat right on top of it. And I will try doing some pictures later on with her and her hat on and with the book bag on. And then I'll post it on Instagram. But for purposes of this unboxing video, that's her. Super cute. Okay, and I did promise I will do a size comparison. So let me just grab. She does, and you know, she's a solid doll. Like she can stand on her own. Like right now, you could see her right there. the little pink over there, she's standing right on her own. No issues whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and get my Hana-chan. Okay, so Hana-chan is here. And sorry I didn't get to put her wig on her. But you can see the difference in height already. They're standing right next to each other. They're literally both standing on their own, right next to each other. And you can see the height difference. You can already see Hana-chan standing, and you can only see the top of her head. So if I were to pick them up and put them back so they can both fit, like you could see the huge height difference. So standing same height, that's the difference. Like super different in height. You got like it's like a whole Dollfie Dream head shorter of a height. And then you could see when I pick it up, they're both like level pretty much. Super, super difference in height compared to mini Dollfie Dream. If I try to put them, hold on, because I'm holding them in my hands. For like another size comparison, like a lot of people like to do, is if I put them back to back, you can see right there back to back. Feet are the same, back to back. It's like a whole Dollfie Dream head shorter. So if you have a mini Dollfie Dream, try to like measure your mini Dollfie Dream from the neck. Take off the head and have the neck, and that's about how tall a Chimikko is. And you could see here also the legs are much thicker on the Chimikko, just like an Ashimochi body. But it's not the same because lengthwise, the legs are totally different. So my statements earlier in the video about it's a mini Dollfie Dream Mochi Ashi body from below the bust, no, totally different, totally revamped. It just kind of reminded me of it at the time when I was unboxing it. But yeah, they're totally different sizes for these two ladies. So let me put her down because poor Hana-chan doesn't have her wig. I hate parading her around on video without her wig. But yeah, this is the lovely Anya Forger. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video. She is super cute. I will have to do some other outside videos of her so you could see some close-ups of her face, of her dress, what she looks like out and about in the real world. So I will post those pictures on Instagram. If I have a chance while I'm editing this video, I'll also post the pictures in this video while I'm talking about her. But she is super, super cute. I forgot to mention, another thing is she has a cowlick. You see her cowlick right there? Super cute. So she has the cowlick in the show, and straight out of the box when the wig comes out, they actually have the cowlick already there. Like I didn't style this, and this is very hard. It has a lot of product in the cowlick to keep it in place. So just be careful that when you're handling her or when you put the hat on that you don't bend the cowlick too much, or else you're going to have to put product in to make it back to the way it was. But she does have her cute little cowlick on there. So yeah, this is the lovely Anya Forger. I'm so happy to have her. And again, like I said, I will post more videos, more pictures of her on Instagram, following the release of this video whenever I get done editing it or whatnot. But she is definitely super, super cute and super adorable. I just don't like it from behind. I don't like the way she looks from behind that wig. I have to style it some way to make it look better. But she's super cute. So thanks everybody for coming for today's unboxing video. I know it's a long video like a lot of my videos are. So if you watch this from the beginning to end, congratulations, I guess. You win the prize of best unboxing watcher. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. But like I like going into a lot of detail, and because when I watch other people's unboxing videos, they're very nice, well edited, well put together videos. But there's so much that I wanted to see that they just didn't show, like close-ups of the face, close-ups of the clothing items, like how they get together. Are the threads there? Is there line? Is there white lining underneath? Pros or cons. So if you want like a short version unboxing video, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of them on YouTube. But the reason why mine is so long is because I want to give you guys as much detail about the doll as I can, so you know what you're getting yourself into. Because if you're anything like me and you have some weird OCD where you have to see everything before you buy the doll, yeah, So and I say everything. I didn't put the bag on. I didn't put the hat on. So I didn't do those. And I didn't do the secondary outfit. But at least for the standalone doll, minus bag and hat, this is what she looks like. Oh, we're also going to have to get new hands because I don't know if mini Dollfie Dream hands work on her. But let me show you something about her hands real quick before I go. I know I said I was over with the video, but I'm going to take her hand off. Okay. So I removed Anya's hand. And here's something that's very different between all the Dollfie Dreams, whether it's Dollfie Dream, Dynamite, DD, DDS, DDP, Mini Dollfie Dream, all their hands come off the same. But with Chimikko, you have this. Look at that wrist joint. It's the same wrist joint for any other doll, but the peg, look how short the peg is. And I'm holding Anya. This is really weird to do this. I'm holding Anya. Okay, so there you can see the peg. It's super, super short. It is really short. Usually it's 2 to 3 times longer than this for the peg that goes into the arm. So long-term, okay, I'm wondering if this will easily pop out and fall out of the arm. That might be something that we'll just have to Volks will have to R&D at some point later in the future. I'm sure that the peg is really short due to the doll being so small. But historically, these pegs are much, much longer and they go much further into the arm. And I assume it's shorter just because the arm is shorter. But long-term wise, the only concern I have is these easily popping out and falling out of the doll's hands because A-Zone has a history of their hands popping out of the doll. And the reason is because they have short pegs also. So that is one concern that you guys need to be aware of is how short the hand peg is on the wrist joint, because that could possibly be an issue in the future. It's a possibility. I'm not saying it definitely will be, but it is something that you just need to keep an eye out for and just be mindful or diligent when handling these dolls, is that the arms may fall off, but we'll see. But thank you everybody for coming for this unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative. And if you haven't already, hit that like button because it really helps. It really helps this channel when you hit the like button. Please do so. Also, leave any comments if you have any questions about this doll. I can answer them in my next live video, because I usually read the comments. And if it's something I need to address, I'll usually address it in another video where I'll be like, hey, somebody asked this and this is what I thought. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and you'll get all notifications when any new videos such as this unboxing comes up or any of my random lives that I do when I'm out and about. I do have one other unboxing video to come, so be on the lookout. Please subscribe and you'll get notified when that other unboxing video comes. But thank you everybody for coming. I am your host, Shizusan, and my lovely little Anya is here. So thanks everybody for coming and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
This is our time, this is our life. Sometimes all you need is a smile to get by.